Hello, I'm MCWM8x5. Today I'm playing Minecraft with mods in it Season 8. And over here I have a to-do list that I made with ComputerCraft. It's a mod where you can program computers in Minecraft and you can do things in-game. But right now, all I'm doing is displaying what I want to get done. And at least this episode, I want to start working on this, powering my forestry farms with IC2. Because even though these don't generate much power, my four solar panels and my windmill, they do generate power continuously, unlike reality. And so I am going to make some, what are they called? Where are they? Some electrical engines, and they're actually not that hard to craft, which is nice. It's just a bunch of tin. So I'm probably going to make like probably 4 of them. That should be enough to power both of these. And so I'm going to break this setup. That chest can go too. And then I'll make like a little power station area for all of this, since it's going to go directly to both farms from a singular place instead of sharing the power from one farm to the other. And so this is kind of compact. Let's see. Where shouldest I build the engines? Maybe I could just put them right here and just have something like that. No, I kind of want this. Actually, I want this building to be for the IC2 workshop. So I have all my machines, my manual machines in here. So what I can do is actually do it underground. And I'll just dig this way and make a little room down here. And don't worry, eventually we'll get better than solar power, because I do plan on like getting lava and using geothermal generators or whatever else, but I'm just trying to get my farms running automatically for now. And I need these torches for light. Alright. So around this area is where I need the power gen room. And then I'll need a way to get the power from the IC2 stuff down here, and then the power from down here up to the farms. In fact, I could probably use this to power my whole base, since there's no thermal expansion stuff. Well, there is thermal expansion, but it barely works. My mistake. Since there's no way to really store buildcraft power, I have to basically have to use IC2. There's kind of no getting around it. I could also put the engines like along a wall. Power can go up there. Ooh, iron. I do want this to look pretty in shape, so that when I like add better looking blocks, it'll also look pretty in overall appearance. So the wood pipes would go like this, and then the gold pipes would go like this. I just need to make sure I am going up not too far from where I need to be. This looks like the floor of... which one? Which building is this the floor of? This is... oh, this is perfect, actually. This is the power station. The IC2 power station. And then I want to go this way until I'm under the farm. According to my mini-map, I am under the tree farm. And man, those cave sounds are special. Oh man, this is... I'm getting good at digging, guys. Really good. And I'm gonna break these pipes. Okay, that's not a cave. Just making sure. Alright. Actually, I can make this even lower. Probably... oh! I remember what I was going to do. And I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I was going, now that I remember, I was going to actually just use IC2 cables to engines that are right next to the machines, but I already started building this power station, so I'm going to just use it. I will, however, need another set of gold pipes. And I should have enough gold sitting around in my base. Actually, I don't know how much gold I'll have. Two. Do I have any more gold pipes that I can turn into? I have this many electrical gold pipes. Here's some more. If only they had EMC, then it wouldn't be so difficult. Oh, I could just get the gold that I need. There's a creeper outside. He thinks he's so big guy, just walking right next to my door. Stupid. I thought I got 7 glass. Give me one more. So now I'm learning how to use equivalent exchange. Not too bad, actually. Why am I using this crafting table? Just give me the pipes. I need more. Alright. That is better. You get out of here. Alright, that's better. Stalking my house to try to blow it up? How dare you? Yeah, you don't want a 2x2 of buildcraft pipes. And not just for items, but especially for energy, because it'll like get trapped in there. It's weird. I remember playing around with that. Alright. Now we have that. Now I need to get the IC2 cables to go down there. Insulated gold cables. Yes. And so we're going to do something like this. Well, not here yet. Not here just yet. I'll take care of that later. Okay. All right. And that will go there. And now I have to figure out how to get this to the engines. This would be down here. And I'll just have the power come in through the bottom. Perfect. And more iron. I want this. Hopefully I won't lose too much energy from this distance. It's not actually too far though. And this, and this. And then I can just put the engines here. And then I will have the lever here with some redstone over there. Perfect. Now I just need to make the engines. Okay, just getting the last of the stuff I need for this. I'm gonna cook that. And I need these tin gears. And I should get 4 electrical engines. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go... Oh, this is the wrong ladder. I'm going to go down here. And place these. Yes. Okay, they all have power, and I should be able to turn them on. Right? No? You not turn on? No fuel. It has fuel. Oh, it probably isn't. It's just not getting enough electricity, is it? That's what I thought. So it's... The power may be dissipating too quick. Let's see how it is in the IC2 building. Well, these aren't draining power. Weird. Is that really too far? Okay, the reason why I keep wondering that is because there's this thing with IC2 cables that where they lose power over distance. So like that's why most people use the glass fiber cables, because those are like the best ones that don't lose power over distance. Now I turn this on, it says there's no fuel, but its fuel is literally IC2 energy. Why is it not producing? Do I need to like power it directly? Yes. Okay. I wonder, why don't I make some red alloy wire, because it will connect directly to the engines. Oh, that's not a bad recipe at all. And copper? Yeah, let's use the copper version. Just need that red alloy ingot. Yeah, copper. You can also turn used stuff into it. That's cool. Yeah, once I get 3, I should have enough actually to make. Wait, what's the quantity? Oh yeah, I'll have plenty. Alright, 3, actually 12 red alloy wire. Oh. It's working! It's working! Okay, that is much better. Yeah, I was all concerned it wasn't working there for a second. But it's definitely working. But at least I don't have to manually refuel everything when I run out of power. I can just make it daytime. Yeah, it's going to each place correctly. So I can actually fill this in now. I will add cobblestone here. This area could use some light. How's it doing on humus? Okay, it's got plenty. Oops, let me put this in here. And then another thing I want to do is like basically pull pull wood from this chest and then split it so that half of it goes to power generation and then the other half goes to storage so I can use it for building and crafting. Just trying to mob proof the area. I really like to not have creepers stalking my front door anymore. This, it does not return the seeds to the farm, so I think I might work on that. I've been thinking about this for ages, putting cobblestone here. I think it is the time that I will do that. Yeah, I'm not sure what I will. I mean, be quiet. I'm thinking about what automation method I'm going to use to automate these farms. For the splitting, unless there's a way in Buildcraft I can split things evenly, I think I'll have to use red power for like the wood. And then over here, wait a second, what kind of pipes do we have? So we do have an insertion pipe. Let's see how that works, because maybe it won't like drop items on the ground if it's full. I don't know. I will try it out. Alright. Give me literally a stack of glass. Thank you. Keep forgetting that piece of dirt that I put in there. Okay, I have stone with me. So this is how you craft the advanced insertion pipe. Alright, I made too many of them, but let's see how it works. I'll probably need my other pipes as well. Let's see. I will need wooden engines too, actually. Which means I need some more iron. Yeah, so this is just a matter of crafting, so I'll be back. Alright, I've got all the stuff I need to test, I think. Except for wooden pipes. Lol. Okay, I thankfully have a crafting table right here. Okay, wooden pipe. Actually, let's do this on the opposite side from the crafting table. Don't want that. I want this to go... Oh, I want the insertion pipe, right? What's the difference here? What does this do? Huh? Okay. Oh! It extracts automatically. Inserting into the system. Oh! I think I get it. Wait, where did the sand come from? What? Okay, I'm confused now. This doesn't make that's the one that makes sand. What? I am very confused. Very confused. So, what if I just attach a pipe here? Will it... Is this machine just outputting stuff? Or does the insertion pipe actually, like... But, wait. But it doesn't connect to other pipes. Does it connect to a wooden pipe? Okay. So... Okay, I'm totally lost now. Shut off. I could actually use one of those sand pipes, though. I think that's the right one. No? Sandstone pipe? Yes, that's the one. That way I can make this compact. And then I'll put the engine here. Actually, I need... Hold on a second. I need the advanced one because I can filter it. Yes, I'm starting to remember Buildcraft now. Advanced wooden transport pipe. And yes, so I'll put seeds in the required list. And then I should be able to do this. Right? Right. And then it will be putting seeds back in the farm, ideally. Will I crash instead? I shouldn't. Ah, and it's going in the right place. Good. And it doesn't need dirt, so I don't have to worry about that. However, what I could do is actually fill all of these with dirt. That way, nothing accidentally goes in there. Imagine being smart sometimes. And then all that would be left in here is wheat. Okay, so there's that. I think it will auto-till this once it starts trying to plant seeds again. Look at that. And I can put away this sand. And I don't know what to do with these, so I'm just putting them away, I guess. Yes, that is better. And then I need to send this what kind of pipes do we have? The striped transport pipe is not what I'm looking for. It's different. Sneaky pipe. What does a sneaky pipe do? Now I'm curious about that. Oh, that's the advanced wooden transport pipe. I need the normal one. Aha. I get 2 sneaky pipes. What do they do? Oh, they choose an extraction side. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So if there's a block, but it only has like one side that's available for extraction, I can put it on here, put this on it, and I don't have to worry about putting it on the correct side because it will simulate extracting. So let's say this was like a special furnace where you can only extract from the top. I can put this on the side because let's say the whole thing is covered. I'm not going to use glass, right? So then I could tell the sneaky pipe extract from the top because it only takes input from the side, and then I can just like power it. If I had another lever, I can just do. No, I don't have cobblestone. Ah, whatever. Let me get some cobblestone really quick. Okay. I mean, my demonstration isn't really going to do much, but I want to try it out anyway. So, this extraction is actually from the top, not the side. That's cool. Okay, what other pipes do we have? I'm kind of relearning Buildcraft while teaching it to you somehow. Oh, that's where my cobblestone went, into the chest, lol. Imagine being dumb sometimes. Okay. What other pipes? Obsidian. That one, if you throw an item on it, it adds it into the pipe. Redstone. I'm not entirely sure what this one does. Oh. Redstone transport pipe. I don't know what this does. Is it like an extraction pipe? Or does it like make it so that stuff gets inserted? Okay. What if I do this, right? And then I have 2 other things in another chest. What will it do? I seem to remember this being an insertion related pipe, but I don't know. I want to see what happens. Oh, okay. It emits a redstone signal if the inventory is full. So if I do this, hello? Okay, so does it emit a signal when there's an item in the pipe? Let's try that. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, so it emits a signal whenever there's an item in the pipe. That could be useful. That could be quite useful. But also what could be useful is me sleeping to get rid of the night. Guys, I think I found it. Oh, wrong button. The distribution transport pipe. This could help me filter amounts of items. Let's see. I need iron. So that's the iron pipe. This is the distribution pipe. Also, where's my wrench? Okay, if this works the way I think it might, then I'm going to need some more chests for the experiments. In fact, I can just move all of this. And find a better place to experiment. Like, how about right here? Okay, input, multiple outputs, right? You have your chests in places. And then I'm going to assume distribution pipe goes here. I'm going to use some gold pipes to speed things up. Or at least one. It is! Oh boy! Okay. So, let's look at the colors. I think green would be input. So don't worry about that, I think. Blue is the right side. So I want 4 to go to the right, 4 to go to the left, and yellow 7 to go to the front. I'll add more gold pipes so it's faster. I like how they look like that when they're powered. Okay. So, I will just put cobblestone in here. So, remember, 4 to the sides and 7 to the top. Two. Okay, this is interesting. 3. 4. Okay, this is okay. I like this. I like this. If only there was a way to extract things faster, though. Now I could get into logistics pipes, but I don't think it's the right time to do that. Yeah, the rest of these pipes are fluid pipes, or energy pipes, or logistics pipes, or ones that I just don't need, really. So, got 4 here, got 4 here. I should get 7 here. Shut up, rain! And then it should repeat the process once this has 7. Right? This is pretty cool, guys. I could actually just use another power source other than wooden engines to power this, and then it would go faster. Yeah, 7, and then it's starting again here. Okay, that is cool. Let's see, if this was just a normal pipe, I think it does it randomly. Yeah, it's random with this, with a normal pipe. I think. Or does it go in order of the sides? 1 to the left. 1 to the middle. 1 to... Okay, it's random. Just making sure. I'm gonna turn this off now. Okay. Obviously, I've never maxed out Buildcraft in my life. Maybe this should be the time to do it. So I just lost this. I deleted this clip actually because my mic was up. It sounded like this. So what I said was, so it actually looks like I'm making more power than I'm using by my engines, which is pretty good because that means my farms are still running when it's daytime, which is fine actually. Alright, that's just about what I said, and then I realized my clip had had messed up audio. And then I was about to say, so guys, I'm stuck between a decision here, actually. That's when I realized my mic was that's when I realized my mic was up. My decision is I want to make a new base in that cool area that we found. I don't know what style it would be, and I don't know what I'd build it out of. Actually, I do know. I would use bricks and stone bricks and cobblestone and wood and all kinds of stuff. So just normal materials. I would just have to move my stuff over there, because I was just thinking about Buildcraft and making a storage system with Buildcraft, at least for like something, maybe something that sorts items from a quarry or something, which is also another thing I have ideas about. And then it sorts them into different places like ore processing and storage and stuff. But I could also use red power for that. I wonder if there's a satisfying way to do both, because red power is very fun with stuff too. And I can also get rid of this top thing. Upgrade ore processing. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking of doing this in the new base. And this, actually. So this building may end up being useless. Which is kind of fine, in my opinion. I just need to decide where exactly I'm going to build the base. And come up with a design. Well, it's good. I still want it to be able to grow somewhat naturally, because like I have tried designing cool bases, but then I end up not filling them properly. So ideally I would have a cool design that can expand naturally in some way that sticks with the design. So I'll think about that. So first idea, in order of closest to spawn to furthest from spawn, I want a cool mining operation with quarries. I'm thinking like using this whole desert. Yeah, mining out this whole desert. I don't actually need that many resources, but it would be fun. And I think I have the perfect idea. I can make a little hut shed thing on top of and probably inside of this desert hill, and then I'll have like paths going out in each direction and crisscrossing each other in kind of like a grid, and inside of each square of the grid is a Buildcraft quarry, and then each of them is like digging and then sending the resources back here, maybe using Railcraft. That would be cool. I want to make sure I use as many of the mods that I installed as possible, and I want to have a cool thingy, so I think this would work. Yeah, so the whole desert would turn into a mining operation, except for those areas where there's oil. I'll just put a pump there and pump it out, which is another thing I can do. I can generate, oh, I just thought of an idea! Guys, this is going to be great, I think, if I can do it. If there's a way I can turn Buildcraft power into IC2 power, then I can store it. Like, all this oil would be great to generate power with, and I could turn it into IC2 power, and then store it as that, so I'm not wasting energy. And then I could convert it back to Buildcraft power when I need to power stuff. but would my power station be in the same place? I don't know. Yeah, and then second, for the main base area. Okay, so I just had a change of plans. I will have 3 ideas instead of 2. So the main base workshop area, maybe I'll put it around here. So main base workshop just means basically just a workshop. So I'll have like an IC2 room, I don't know if Infinicraft has any workshop blocks, but I just like have all my manual stuff in there, all of maybe some other random non-themed automation, or maybe like forestry automation for making stuff and things. I also have my main storage in this area somewhere as well. And then in the swamp is where I'll have like my farms, my automatic farming stuff. Oh right, I placed this purple stuff here. Oh, it is actually spreading kind of. That's interesting. So yeah, over here I'd probably have like my bees, like these beehives, and my other forestry farms. Although they also tend to want all kinds of different environments, so not all of my bees would be here. Let's see. Farming. Yeah, basically automatic farms, even stuff with animals, if I can do that. Ooh, force fields. Those look cool. But yeah, so I think that's my idea. So I'm probably going to start off moving everything to the new workshop area. And I want to use... I don't know. I should do something more fun. I always have a temptation to do 9x9s, and I usually resist it by just a little, so I just make a building in the same style, but it's not a 9x9. So it's just such a good design. What can I say? You know, you can't always make the best thing because someone else did it instead. I was gonna eat that guy. Yeah, so, and there's a cave under here. I could make a basement and like a ground floor and the top floor. I'm not sure. But all of this will be done in the next episode, because that is the end of the video. God bless you and goodbye.